Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. This is going to be your stock watch list for Thursday, the 11th of April. Let's go ahead and take a look at the action for today. You're looking at a 5-minute SPY chart right where my cursor is. So today we had the FOMC minutes come out, and so here was the initial reaction at 2 o'clock. Those minutes came out, so they popped us up. They took us a little bit higher. Then they sold us off to this yellow line, which is coordinated with the 5 EMA off my daily chart for the SPY. So see this yellow dotted line? So on my charts, intraday, I keep the moving averages on my charts. So we were bouncing around the 5 EMA, and then they took us up into the close. A little bit of a move down into the close, but recovering nicely in after hours here on the SPY. Let's go ahead and tighten it up a little bit so you can see the whole day's action. So this was the open. They pushed us down. We thought we were going to break down. Bears had their chance here, and whoever it was, around 287.25, they gained control, pushed us back up, and then we moved up into the FOMC. A lot of chop in the SPY today, but we did find some good trades. A lot of the crypto stocks were moving today. Mara, Riot. Mara gave us a real nice trade. Riot gave us a very nice trade today in the service at Zozo StockWatch. We even traded DCAR when it got through $3.03, popped up to about $3.30 on DCAR, DCAR. The morning was a little bit sluggish for me. I did a trade in INPX, actually tried a couple of them, and in pre-market got one good one, and then I traded AVGR. That one did not work in the pre-market. In the regular session, we traded AMD. That moved up nicely for us, and we also traded Cronus Group and CGC. But Riot gave us a real nice afternoon trade, and Mara, M-A-R-A. I'll be looking at some of those charts in a few moments in the watch list. Going to try to keep this video real tight tonight. So by the way, Lyft, L-Y-F-T, as the Uber IPO is supposed to be coming out on May 9th for Uber. So Lyft was breaking below 60 bucks at one point today, continues to move down. So that stock, Lyft, taking a hit today, LYFT. So let's go ahead and get into some of the news courtesy of the Trade Exchange, the website for the Trade Exchange news service, audio news throughout the day, the Trade Exchange. So after the bell tonight, we had Leeds come out with earnings. It's a China company, China stock, earnings per share and revenue higher year over year for Leeds. BDSI came out with an offering after the bell tonight, BDSI. So that stock was volatile in the after hours session, pushing down. Then they caught control of themselves and moving it back up. So BDSI. Bed Bath & Beyond had their earnings come out after the bell. So at the initial reaction, they popped this up. Now, the earnings might have been baked in the cake already. Then they had their conference call. And anyway, BBY giving up some of those gains in the after hours. Earnings per share beat by 9 cents, revenue miss. Board declares a quarterly dividend increase for Bed Bath & Beyond. They also raising quarter 1 earnings per share guidance for Bed Bath & Beyond. Costco comparable sales came out plus 5.7% for Costco, C-O-S-T. That stock not good enough. That stock moving down in the after hours tonight. ZSAN filed 5 million shares, ZSAN for ZSAN. This one has been taken to the shed here on ZSAN. Rite Aid, they're going to be doing a 1-for-20 reverse split on RAD, Rite Aid. So that stock will, I don't know the date when that's going to be effective, but be on the lookout for Rite Aid, RAD, doing a reverse split on that one. We had some news coming out after the bell tonight. NK getting bought in after hours on a Seeking Alpha article. NK, so that stock was moving up. Here's the link for that article. And let's see, Amazon acquires a robotic startup company. And GLG, China Bat Group Incorporated, enters into strategic cooperation agreement with Lifton Group. And so GLG, China name, was popping in the after hours here on that name. So maybe some of the China names get going tomorrow on this GLG news. Your unusual call activity for today, we had UAL, RIG, TROX, TROX, ZAYO, Urban, and XLNX. To the put side, TER, HYG. This information coming from the Trade Exchange. So out of that call activity, Trox had a big move up on that call activity in the name. Here's the daily. Nice push up, volume 4.2 million shares on Trox. ZAYO also had that unusual call activity when that news came out. A big push up in this name, big move up. Look at the expanding volume here on ZAYO. Over 20 million shares traded in this name today. So a nice move up there on those two names on the unusual call activity. So as I mentioned, the stock market was higher today on the Fed rate confirmation from the FOMC minutes. Looks like the Fed will be sitting on the sidelines. The minutes came out at 2 p.m. Eastern today. The Dow Jones closed up 7 points. The Nasdaq plus 55. The S&P 500 plus 10. The Dow Jones transports were up 50 points for the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the IWM. We had a nice over 1% gain in the IWM. As you can see here, IWM up 1.36%. Also, the micro caps, the IWC, climbing today for that sector, up 1.28%. Now, back to the IWM, you can see we're back over the 200 SMA. So bulls like this action here. We held that 10 SMA. We got back up over the 200 SMA. TAN had a very nice day today. First Solar, FSLR, was put on Goldman Sachs conviction buy list for First Solar. So that had a strong move today, moving the TAN up 1.5% on the day. Run, another solar stock, which full disclosure, we have a swing trade going on in Run. So a nice push up in RUN today. SPWR also moving up. VSLR also moving up. A nice chart here. If you're looking for a solar name, keep an eye on VSLR. Nice move up today on this name. So solars are moving up. First Solar leading the way. To the downside today, basically the things you want to see down. Gold was down about 4%. Volatility came out of the market today about 7% down on that. Some of your sector performance for today, XBI was up 1.48%. The XRT, the retail sector, up a little under 1.5% for the day. Over in the top stocks, we had Mara up over 42%. Notice the crypto stocks were leading the way today. Mara, 42%. We got a beautiful trade in this one today. Grow, which is a crypto stock, up over 16% on the day. Riot, which we traded in the afternoon, climbing 10% today on those crypto names. So crypto stocks getting a nice move up. Over in our marijuana ETF, ACB up 3% on the day, followed by APHA up over 3% on the day. So let's see. We also had Zyop up 4% on the day, up almost 5% on the day for Zyop. NEPT in the marijuana space was getting some buying today. NEPT, take a look at that chart, starting to move up, climbing here. XXII also up almost 4% on the day on XXI. So some buying going on in the cannabis space. I would have to say ACB still has an attractive looking chart, followed by APHA. I mean, it's just my opinion. Hexo has some work to do on that one. If we go ahead and take a look at Cronus Group, that stock still below the 10 SMA, and CGC, the other big name in that space, still under the 10 SMA on CGC, Cannabis Growth Corporation. Apple battled its way back above $200 today on Apple. Got downgraded a hold today at HSBC. 180 price target from HSBC. That price target, though, it was downgraded to a hold, but the price target was lifted from 160, and they took it up to 180 by HSBC. So kind of a roundabout upgrade, downgrade type of a thing here. Anyway, Apple fought through it. By the way, Bank America came out and reiterated a buy on Apple today. So Bank America put a buy on it. First Solar I talked about. Under Armour got a upgrade today, a buy at Citigroup for UAA. That stock ticking up a little bit for Under Armour. To that watch list for tonight. Make sure you hit that like button if this video is helping you out. I hope it is. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell if you want to be notified when we send out a new video. But please hit that like button. Let me know you're out there, and I appreciate the nice comments I've been getting on the videos. Thank you so much. ARDX moving up with a nice move today. Volume expanding a little bit on ADRX, a biotech name. Nice move up. Let's see if it's doing anything in the after hours. Not too much going on. Might want to keep an eye on this one if it can take out those highs from today, about that 375 area. Boxel was moving up today. Here's BOXL. Looks like it needs to get up over this 350 area. Now, a lot of fits and starts in this BOXL. 1 million shares traded in it. I'll have it on watch for tomorrow. CCIH trying to make a move here, get up over that $1.50 area, $1.45 area for CCIH. Volume expanding over 500,000 shares. CMRX climbing another day here. Volume a little bit less than the other day, 1.5 million. Maybe some type of red to green. Maybe it'll pull back to about that 275, 260 area and then turn back up. So keep an eye on that. GoDaddy has been looking good. GoDaddy, definitely a cup here. Here's your handle. So you could possibly get a breakout over this 77.60 area for GoDaddy. Keep an eye on that. Wix looks very good on the daily chart. Here's a cup. Here's your handle. And turning back up here on Wix. So a couple of ideas for you, maybe for some swing trades. Well, I'll be watching this GLG and some of the China names for tomorrow, popping it up on that news that I gave at the beginning. The crypto names will be on watch. Grow, Riot will be on watch. Mara also to see if it gets a continuation move. Mara recently did a 1-for-4 reverse split, so I'll have Mara on watch for tomorrow. NBEV still looks interesting to me on NBEV if they want to take it back above $6 for this cannabis play. NETE is another crypto stock, blockchain stock, battling to get up over that 650 area. So keep an eye on NETE. Volume today was expanding, so we'll see if this one wants to do anything if Bitcoin continues to move up. NK will be on watch, although it's giving back some of those gains now on that Seeking Alpha article, so not as doesn't look as good as it did before. We'll see. NXTD is another crypto stock. This one will be on watch. PETZ, P-E-T-Z, was moving up 1.2 million shares. So this one popping today. The high today on this name, 133. SNSS quietly holding above the 10 SMA here. Has that $1.75 spot up ahead. This one looks interesting. SNSS kind of consolidating this recent gain, this recent move. So I'll keep it on watch. TEUM, a nice, strong stock, pulling back to the 50 SMA and that $40 area. A nice hammer, decent hammer candle here. Maybe back over the highs here. Maybe TEUM turns back up. TGTX basing here. Closed okay on TGTX, 1.4 million shares. The high here, 867, maybe over that 855 spot for TGTX. TRXC, this one trying to get back above the 50 SMA. It's been a beaten down name, kind of going sideways, a little bit of a falling wedge pattern here. The highs on this were 256. The 100 SMA on this name is at 264. So maybe over that 260 area for TRXC. Keep it on watch. TWLO holding this 50 SMA. Talked about it. It's a more expensive stock, but trying to get back over the 10 SMA. 125.66. Keep an eye on 125.75 for TWLO. Might want to go. Sorry. UA got that upgrade today, perking up a little bit. We'll see if there's any follow through in this name in the days going forward. VSLR solar stocks have been strong. Keep an eye on this one. VSLR. Wix we talked about. XNET, also a crypto connected stock, XNET, turning up today. Nice close on XNET. So we'll see if this one has anything in the tank for tomorrow. The high today, 429. Probably needs to get up over that 435-ish area, and maybe we get the push through 450 on XNET. A couple of other names I'll be watching, and then I'll be wrapping this up. IOVA, watch this one. It's a low volume pullback here on IOVA. Let's see if they can turn it back up and get it back over 1175 on this name. And then lastly, TNDM looks interesting. If they can get it back above 65.50 area on TNDM, this had a gap up after earnings, so it's holding above the gap here, holding above the 50 SMA, holding above that $60 area. I think if they can get this one over 65.50, you might get a nice continuation move in TNDM. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. We are a day trading and swing trading service. If you'd like to try my service, it's $30 for 30 days for new traders. Come on into the room, kick the tires, check it out. If you're just a swing trader, your first month with Zozo Stockwatch, you could try us out for 20 bucks for our swing trade service. Check down in the description box for the link to join the service. Have a very good day trading tomorrow. Remember, no video on Thursday night. We'll be back at it with another video Sunday. Have a great day trading tomorrow. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com.